fantastic boy jump ship in Glasgow ahead of their show in stereo tonight. So this is only the third night on the headline tour so far, but how has it been?
It's been great. We came out on the tour and didn't really know what to expect, to be honest with you, because like we've never done a headline tour before. We support a lot of bands and done a lot of travelling, but we've never really headlined before, so kind of didn't know what to expect, and was really pleasantly surprised by the turnouts and the reaction so far. Like, obviously the album's only been out just over a week now, and there's a lot of people know the songs and stuff, which is a little bit crazy to us, but yeah, it's been awesome.
So like you said, you guys have done an awful lot of touring, so it's been a really big thing for you guys over the past few months on the bill with like Fatherson, Pat and Ken doing your HMV performances and stuff, and now your headline. How has it been being on the road so much?
Cool, that's where we kind of pride ourselves as feeling at home, is like being on the road. You know, we're very much a live band. We think people get our band the most when we're playing live in front of people, and trying to win them over and stuff. You know, so that's a big part of it. And we're like work class lads, so we always like to work hard. It's all about that.
Yeah, it's still the best way to promote your band as well, regardless of sort of social media and whatever you do. If you've got something to promote, like, you know, it's the best way for people to see your band. Like, still 100%.
So out of all this touring and stuff you've done, is there any place in particular that you guys have been kind of like, wow, this has been like my favourite place to play so far?
I'd say, like, obviously, London's a big one for us. It's kind of become like a kind of second home. I mean, we're from Newcastle, so going down there can be a bit of a trek and getting back in the same night. But you know, when you go down there and you go down as much as we have been, you start to feel as though like you're building like a second family down there, and we're starting to see familiar faces in the crowd every show and people singing along. And obviously, I'm not just saying this because we're in your hometown, but like every time we come up to Scotland, whether it be Edinburgh, Glasgow, you know, we always feel as though like it's coming from home. We're so close to the border anyway, so you know, and people up here seem to be really really nice and very loyal to their bands. A lot of Scottish bands have done so well in the last 5, 6 to 10 years. You know, you get this 100 Scottish bands who are bossing it. So yeah, I'd say London, Scotland,
Nottingham for me. Every time we go to Nottingham, it's always a pretty wild show. Young Guns, we played Rescue once, and then we played that again with Pat and Ken like the other week. It was both shows on mental. So Nottingham's always good to us as well.
So obviously you guys are on the road an awful lot. When you guys are like in the tour van on for like hours on end, who's like the worst to be in the tour van with for that long?
Always the one who isn't here.
yeah.
No, that's a tough one. We're all like a little bit like, you know, clean freaks and stuff. Like, we'll wake up in the morning after, you know, waking up in the travel lodge and stuff, and we'll get the sweep and rush out and sweep the van out and stuff. And
now we're not rock and roll at all.
We're not rock and roll at all.
See us all with that hard drinks.
No, it's like it's you know, like in sort of serious sort of side of things. You're stuck in such a small confined space for so long, because like you're saying, you know, we do tour a lot, so it's you have to make it work, and you have to sort of like help each other out and stuff. And I don't think we'd be able to go on tour if there was one person who was a total nightmare.
Yeah. But to answer your question, I've got the smelliest feet apparently, and I left the pie on the glove box once for like 5 years ago, and I've never lived that down. So I'll take the mantle and say it's probably me.
The first tour we ever went on, where like at the end of the tour we found a mince pie, half-eaten mince pie in a pair of socks in the glove box. Which both belong to camp, ironically. So yeah,
I've learned something.
It sounds cliche, but like we're all best mates, so we'll get on. Like everyone needs their own space every now and then, and that's a given. But genuinely, we all really get on because we're best mates. So good.
So the album Wake Up was released 2 weeks ago, which received incredible reviews, Kerrang saying it was one of the most promising debuts of 2016. But how have the fans been reacting to the new music?
Well, that's one of the craziest things for me anyway, like, is that like, we played Newcastle on the day after it came out, and everyone knew the words, like, it was nuts. Like, and we were like, what is going on? Like, we played quite a few old songs, thinking that people would like want to hear the golden oldies, and people would follow from the beginning, but they all seemed to demand new songs, and they all knew the new songs, which was really like mind-boggling to us. And ever since that, like, obviously we've only been a couple of days on the tour, like you said before, but the reaction so far has been excellent, and everyone seems to, a lot of people seem to know them, so that's very, very hard for us. I mean, we have been playing some of them live for a little while now, but nevertheless, like, it's really weird when you go somewhere and like away from home and people know you can't, like that's very hard to us still. So yeah, it's been great.
It's cool as well just because like although everyone received it really well, people are coming out with different songs that are their favourites, which really pleased us because when we were recording the album we wanted to make sure that it was like from top to bottom songs that we would really thought of, like 12 bangers, you know, and the fact that people are picking out different favourites is a big thing for us because it means that, you know, we've made a good album and people are showing it. So yeah, it's good fun to have.
So when it comes to writing your music, what's like your process for doing it? Are you always writing the next album, or does it take some time to just sit down and plan it?
It depends on the song massively. I mean, some of the songs in the album were written in like 15 to 20 minutes, and others took longer to kind of develop. And you know, we might have had a few songs in the album that we had for a couple of months, and we tried live once or twice just to test the water with them, and then gone back to them and visited them and taken parts out of the songs that weren't working or developed them and whatnot. But I'd say predominantly, I mean, Si's kind of like a massive driving force in our band for writing music and bringing ideas to rehearsal. And a lot of the stuff that you'll write and a lot of stuff that we'll add to it, we'll do it kind of acoustically first, and you know, a lot of that, if you transfer it to like an electric setup and have a bit more energy, it tends to work more often than not. We tend to write a lot of it as a whole group. We'll go into practice room, we'll hash out ideas for weeks on end, and you know, just see what happens. And if it's not happening, there's no egos in the band in terms of like this mix doesn't sound good. We don't have any qualms saying, that bass line, that guitar line, that drum beat doesn't work here. So it's very sort of natural process for us.
So for people who have never been to a Boy Jump Ship show before, what can they expect from your show tonight in Glasgow?
Energy. We just pride ourselves on being like really energetic. We always give 110% of the 50 people, we're going to like 500 people, and we put the same show on, you know, and we try to just get everyone involved and just make it a fun time, because at the end of the day, that's why people go to gigs, is they want to have a sing along, want to have a dance, and they want to have a laugh. So it's the same as us, we want to have a laugh and enjoy the night. So we just put 150% in, give a load of energy, and you'll always get the same amount of energy off us. It's a good, you know, no matter how big the audience is.
Okay, so I've got like a couple of little sort of more fun questions.
Yes.
So just feel free to answer with the silliest answer you want. If you guys could have written any song in the world, what would it be?
Sounds like
Waking Up in Vegas by Katy Perry.
We've got our City of the Month actually now in Everlong, so I'll stick with that.
I'll stick with mine as well, just London Cold. That's it.
If you guys could collaborate with any band or artist, living, dead, disbanded, who do you think you would collaborate with?
it's very topical right now, so I'll say Prince.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So what were you going to say?
I'll just say David Grohl.
Decent.
I thought you were going to say David Guetta there.
I will, he's good.
He's lost his memory stick.
He's lost his memory stick. I'll go David Guetta.
His memory stick.
I'll find his memory stick.
I would say Lady Gaga, maybe. Yeah. Just because
There's a theme going here, right?
yeah, there is. But I think like she's cool and she writes great songs, and I think it would be like a mental song, wouldn't it?
Imagine that song. Guetta, Gaga, Grohl, and Prince. All in one group. That's how the song
I think
goes.
Throw Josh on and then you've got a crazy ass mix.
So for the final question, we kind of mentioned this one a bit earlier before we were talking. If you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have?
For me, I just want to Spider-Man, like, so webs.
Web power.
Whatever it is, web power and
Sticky power.
Sticky power. Whatever that is, like be able to scale walls and that, I think that would be mega cool.
Teleportation for me.
I'd go flight.
Just go wherever you want to go.
Breathe underwater. What did I say? Last one? Change. No. Last one I think I said being able to control and manipulate time. Maybe I'll change it to that.
Want to be like Mr. Ben?
Well, thank you very much, guys. I'm very, very excited for the show tonight, and the best of luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.